Hello everyone, this is Darwell20 and welcome to episode 60, dun, 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 which is a world download episode, by the way, of FTB Interactions. Hooray! So, yeah, hey, how's it going? Between episodes, I made myself a new Celestial Gateway and got some stuff ready, because there's two things I want to do today. Number one, I'd like to pop up to the moon and check it out, and set up a Celestial Gateway up there so we can travel back and forth to and from the moon quickly and or easily. For that, we might need a little bit more rocket fuel. We're probably going to want to go take a peek at what's going on. Let's investigate our base. So, also between episodes, I updated the pack to version 2.0.10, which is the latest version of the pack, which is good. And so there might be a few changes that have been made recipe-wise, so we'll see if we run into issues. How am my oxygen doing? Pretty good, to be fair. Sweet. Yeah, lots of oxygen coming in, which is good. I want this thing to build up a huge buffer of oxygen, effectively. So in order for that to happen, we're going to need to, just let time be a thing, right? And I mean, time can sometimes be accelerated, but we'll see if we need to, right? But having a big buffer there is going to help with my rocket fuel, because last time I had to make rocket fuel, it needs a lot of oxygen and hydrogen. So having large buffers of those is going to be super useful. Let's peek into our void dimension, though, and see, how are you for fuel? Not great, not terrible is where I would say that you're at, Mr. Fuel Station. So, with that said, let's go back. Let's make a few buckets of fuel, and then we're going to craft the planet ID chip that we need to get ourselves to another planet and or moon, in this case, the moon. That's where I want to go today. Set up the Astral Gateway. Once that's up and running, let me just make sure I didn't forget something here, right? So, Celestial Gateway, 20 arch, 25 sooty marble, 20 arch. And 4 runed and 4 engraved, right? 4 runed and 4 engraved. So that's all ready to roll, which is cool. You'll note that I have a bunch more quests that I can hand in. A handful of rewards were given to me that I will probably go through when I get to the point. Like a big one, there's a lot of rewards that were added to blood magic quests that I already got done. And I already accepted a few quests and stuff. Yeah, that's what happens when you update a pack. Few quests get marked complete because they have new requirements and or new rewards, and that's pretty cool. So how's my oxygen doing, by the by? We're at a pretty good amount of oxygen. Though what I will tell you is that it doesn't hurt to have a full amount of oxygen. So a little top up there is always a good idea. So I'm ready to blast off, right? We need a planet ID chip. And we need a little bit more stuff. So this is going to require a basic, and a satellite ID chip, which is a basic. So let's request 3 basic circuits. Perfect. Now, I forget if you need silicon or not. You probably do. As a result, you may or may not work. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's see what happens. Good times. Yeah, you're not cooking nothing yet, so that's good. I'm going to this and this for a sec. The other thing we're going to want to make sure that we have before we blast off is enough fuel. So I'm going to grab, what do we got here? Do I have a good size reservoir? This guy does 90. That's probably a little bit much. These guys do what again? 10. If I bump him up, he will do 40. 40 seems like a good number to me. Can we do that? If I do that, missing a reservoir basic, boop. Now you will be a hardened reservoir, which will be nice. Just need to wait for a little bit of Invar to smelt up. But considering I just requested a bunch of things, my thing might be busy. I really should get around to migrating a lot of my machines to HV tier. I haven't gotten that far yet. Like, I kind of want to just, I don't know. I'm just, you know me, I'm winging it. That's what I do. I'm winging it, right? Like, let's be honest, right? That's what Dyer's doing. That's what Dyer always does. He just wings it. So let's get 8 of these requested, right? Now remember, they're auto-craftable, but we got a big bulk for a quest, right? So let's get boop. So that'll be 40 of you into the chemical reactor with this. And then we're going to get a similar amount of hydrogen. Beautiful. Well, similar-ish. Similar-ish. And you seem to be getting hydrogen awfully quick. Oh, right, because you probably have a bunch in the buffer there. Perfect. There we go, 40. I should bump up that thing as well, so that he has a large buffer going on. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. So I can do that now. See? And this has room in the output for both cryogenic dudes. And this is why you need large amounts, because remember, it's 10 to 1, right? So we do this, and it's going to make rocket fuel for us. Not terrible. Now, as a reminder, we can't fuel it with this stuff, but we can fuel it with empty cells. So do I have 2 more of those? Wow, I have exactly 2 more of those. Thanks, buddy. I'm assuming they're easy to make. Yeah. Metal bender, circuit 12, or extruder with a cell shape. Totally both doable if we decide we need more in the future. But for now, 4 is going to be sufficient. So let's wait for this to cook up, and we'll be right back. All right, so now we've got 4 bits of rocket fuel, just so we're ready to make it to the moon. And you guys should all be good in here. So let's do this satellite ID chip, and then we turn that into a planet ID chip. And now, hooray, task complete. We're ready to pop off to the moon, I think. So we've got a few things, right? We've got a little bit tricky, that thing. So let's get you fueled up, right? So we've got the following. We've got the ability to make a celestial gateway out there. We've got our spacesuit covering me up with oxygen, and I'm pretty covered there, right? We've got you full of fuel, so we can get to and from, right? We want to do both. We want to be able to get back to the void world at some point, if we so decide. I can probably leave my rocket on the moon for a little bit. But eventually we're going to want, that to be a thing that exists, right? So yeah, that's going to be something, right? So we're ready for takeoff. So I think there's a hotkey mod options, no options, controls, category, advanced rocketry, open rocket UE. Let's make that subtract. That's all cool. Hey, look at that, cool. Select destination. Oh my, what is this place? This is not a thing I know. None selected. Do what now? What is that? What even is that? Clear? Okie dokie. Select destination. So there's a satellite bay and a guidance computer. So I think I want to take the space station ID chip out and put the planet ID chip in, right? Now do I want to select destination? Oh, hello. Yes, that was it. Hi there, Earth. Hello, Luna. So I can go up. Luna. Select destination planet list. Luna or Terra? Luna's like the only one we really know right now, I guess. So that's the thing, right? So should we do it? I say we do it. All right, hitting the launch button. Thinking anything I'm forgetting. Hope not. Go. Launching in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, blast off. Oh, hey, speaking of Luna, that's where I'm heading. Right there. Hi, Moon. I'm coming to see you. I'm going to come visit as soon as I can. I'm on the way. Alright, I will come back when we're close to landing on Luna, because you know this process, right? Like, blast off takes like a minute, and then landing takes a minute. You guys have seen that before. Let's come back. Assuming everything goes well. Well, hello there, quest complete rocket man. Press space to descend. Alright, landing. Getting close. Hey, there's some Moon. Hello, Moon. I do like advanced rocketry. It's such a cool mod. It really is. It's such a cool mod. Woot! We did it. We did the thing. We landed on the moon in our hokey little rocket. Super hokey little rocket, to be fair. Super duper hokey little rocket. But there's some cool stuff here. But step 1, as we know, is let's build the thingy, right? Do that, and then we want arches. And then we want... I think ruined goes on the bottom, right? And these guys go on the... Oh, yep. I forgot. Low gravity on said moon. And then we're going to test... Oh, yeah, look, he's happy. All right, so we can go here. There should be 2 of these, and I don't know which one's which. So let's do this one first. Oh, hello. Yep, nope, that was our base. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, cool. That's the moon. Nice. So it remembers the image of, you know, where you're going, sort of ish. Yep, and nice, we're on the moon. Perfect. Cool. So now we have teleportation to and from the moon automatic. And now it's a matter of poking around. So there's something here. What's this? Tiny pile of gold dust. That's not exciting. Quest completed. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. So that's going to be the space quests being completed here. So yay, I got a primordial nodule from Thaumcraft, which I have no idea what that is. Important. Yeah, we did that already. We launched from the Void World. Yeah, we've totally got the whole it's the Void World, not the Overworld thing. So are these just all tiny piles of gold dust here? Yeah, they seem to be, which is slightly less exciting. Moon turf. Very exciting. I don't know. I'm a space nerd. I like spacey things. So to me, it's all like exciting. Now, what are these? Tiny pile of cobalt dust. Is cobalt like a thing that we didn't have access to before? I got that in the Nether, didn't I? I hope so. Well, I don't actually know. Or to be fair, not super worried about it. So how's terrain gen work out here? Let's just poke around a little bit. I'm gonna do a little bit of flying. Now my mapping is good, but you know what I should do? Totally waypoint my gateway, right? Gateway confirmed. So now we at least know where that thing is in case we get lost at some point in the future. What do we got here? Aluminum dust. Also not super exciting. Maybe these guys are indicating that there's like ores underground, kind of like the flowers do. Now that could very much be a fact, right? Like, you know how like the flowers in the overworld are like, hey, there's ore under me. Maybe these dusts are doing something similar. Let's dig straight down. Because I don't care. Let's just see. I mean, maybe there'll be something down here. We'll find out. Pretty lickety-split. Maybe there'll be like a giant ore node like there are in the overworld. Totally, something. Did I bring torches with me? No. Why would I do something as smart as that? Seems way too smart. So I could get ye old ore scanner and bring that with me, right? And probably torches would be a good idea. Moon turf. I think that means we're very close to bedrocks. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's go get our ore scanner. Whee! Man, that's cool. What are these? More cobalt. Okay, let's get our ore scanner so we can scan for ores. Find some cool stuff on ye old moon. So nope, you don't have a picture. It means you're not the destination I want to go to. You do have a picture, right? Like I think it caches the picture the first time you travel to it. So it's like, I know that place. I really need to up my storage game. But I think applied energistics is a thing I get access to, like, relatively soon as a result. So the good news is, trash can is what I want. I don't know if I need any of these little tiny piles of dust. Seems like a huge waste, right? Did we have cobalt? I don't even know. But I'm going to avoid the aluminum, and that stuff doesn't seem all that important to me. Let's put away you, Linker, because I don't think I need Linker for a bit. But I will take my scanner. How's my RF on this dude? Doesn't he have an RF charge? I'll just... Really? Just in case. Alright, so now we can at least scan for the ores on the moon. Oh, and I was going to bring torches, wasn't I? Do I have any of those chilling? I have one. That should be enough, right? You know what I should do is I should make that blood lamp thingy. I should make this dude. That's not terrible. Glowstone torch and 2 redstone. Right? Really? I can't glowstone you? How do I make glowstone? Do I have to compressor this? Is that what I gotta do? Yeah. Big surprise. Whoop. Okay, so that. That'll do that. Hooray. I like the little, you use the thing and you see the particle. It's like, yeah, I'm doing the thing. All right, cool. And then we need the ashes thing. And you are used with a imbued slate, which is a tier 3 slate, which is 5,000 LP. We might have a few of those in here. If not, we can make one because we are at a tier 3 altar. Imbued. Nope, we are good. So you, and you. Nice. So now I've got unlimited torches. Sigil of the Blood Lamp. Definitely a nice way to do the lighting up of areas. See? Hooray! Oh, you have a lot more particle effects than I'm used to you having. One way or another, it lights up an area, so that's cool. So now blood lamps, totally a thing. Back to the moon. Yeah, giving me the ability to teleport to and from. That's the one thing with advanced rocketry. Like, rocketing from one place to another is cool the first time. But doing it like 1,000 times over, it's like, all right, give me a teleporter. Oh, hello. There is something big over here. I just was close, but no cigarish on it. Let's go see what it is, shall we? Oh, hello, what are you? Sapphire ore. Star metal! We found star metal, folks, and it is right next to our thingy. Look at that. All right, quest complete, star metal ore. Look at all the quest completes I'm getting. Star metal veins. Hooray! We did the thing, guys. Star metal. That's what's up. That's what's up! How cool is that? So aluminum and sapphire, all these quests complete. Was that a spacey quest? It totally was. Star metal vein. All right. And hey, look, we got an attuned, perfect crystal attuned to a constellation we haven't discovered yet. That is exciting. I'm not going to hand in that quest just yet, but I'm very excited about the whole star metal-y thing. Nice. Nice. Guys, star metal. You know how many things are gated behind star metal? A lot. Ish. Yep, and there was something under here. So I think my theory of, the thing is correct, right? So what's this vein? Gold and magnetite. So this is just a regular old iron vein? That's less exciting. That is far less exciting. Supremely less exciting. No quest completes are happening here. But let's pop over to this place, because this is where the cobalt was. So can I scan her around here and see if there's something... there's something deep-ish here. I don't think that's the star metal vein, right? That's something different. Let's go see what he is. I really need to get, like, a backpack or something. You are redstone and lapidolite stuffs. Words. Alright, so down here was redstone, but there was also lapidolite and spodumene, which I don't know if I need. But I'm going to get rid of magnetite and redstone so I can pick up the spodumene. These ores are being a little funny, because, like, there's, like, 2 types of them that don't stack. So they're being a little bit funny. I definitely don't need vanadium magnetite. Spodumene. Yes, so I've got 2 spodumenes and 2 lapidolites, and they don't stack. See? No stacky. That's okay. So definitely a few types of ore, and that was a new type, and I know that because I got a quest complete for doing it. Haha! Lapidolite gets me things, and spodumene... Well, spodumene was not something that I got. I have no idea. But apparently those are... That's cool, right? There's also a cobalt and star metal vein, which might be underneath the cobalt dust. So, like, my theory that they're... maybe they're... Maybe that's like a gravelly version versus a stone version. That could be the case. Whee! Better go home, though. Because inventory... Am I right? Is this home? Nope. That is space station. This is home. We know because of the picture. All right, so moon's a thing. How great is that? I'm going to put away... Wow, that's a lot of ores that I just do not have inventory space for. Hello. Hello, ores aplenty. Should really super extra triple quadruple really super think about something processing all this junk. Vanadium magnetite. Can we do something with you? Can I just store you in a barrel at this point? Because I just have a stupid amount of it. And they are stupidly annoying. Some of these ores, I'll tell you, like I'm sure there's a point where vanadium magnetite's important, but like at this point it's super duper not. I don't even know what you do. You can electrolyze into magnetite and vanadium. Okay, cool. Like, seems like a lot of work to me. Cinnabar, just got so much more. I don't even know anymore. Let's get, I guess, I don't know what I want to do with this. Because we've just got so much. Like, should I start processing some of this or, like, store some of it in, like, a junkie ores chest? Junkie ores chest sounds like a good idea, right? Can we get a junkie ores chest? Where are we at with chests here? I thought I had an iron chest somewhere. I do. You're about to be my junkie ores chest. Let's put you here, right? And then you can be my junkie ores chest, vanadium magnetite, for example. And moon turf is not an ore, so no moon turf for you. I'm gonna avoid that stuff because that's basically the equivalent of dirt, right? So vanadium can go away. That's enough to clear up some inventory space, but things like, I don't know, there's probably other ores that are pretty junky that I don't know if I need. We'll figure it out. I should really just be processing some of this, but yeah. So lepidolite, then you get a lot of that stuff. Impure pile of lepidolite, blah, 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 blah. 20 of them make potassium, lithium, and aluminum dust. And that seems to be the main purpose. Okay. I guess I'll take the experience and the reward, and then the same for you guys. I'll take this now, and I will stick you in here. We'll have to figure out what constellation that's attuned to, but hey, perfect celestial crystal? Yes, please. Will take. Also, that'll be helpful later down the line when I want to split those things, right? Wouldn't that be a thing we can do? If I throw it in Starlight, it'll just split, and that'll be awesome. Oh, I did something by mistake. I picked up some dusts from my chest. Oh, my rutile dust. Okay, cool. Yeah, what did that do? MV chemistry? Oh, okay. Resistance is rutile. Yeah, I figured that out. More rutile ore. That one I think is important. I'm just kind of like, you know, shuffling around some inventory and trying to clean up some stuff, because boy, do we have a mess. Boy, do we have a mess of junk. I'd love to get into applied energistics sooner than later if I could. And I know your concern. Applied energistics means no more logistics pipes? False. I'm going to continue to use logistics pipes and probably only use applied energistics for item storage. So I can get rid of these like chests and just have lots of item storage. That would be cool, right? And I think there's a connector for applied energistics and logistics pipes in this pack. Like, I'm almost 90% sure there is. 99%, I should say. Right? So there's definitely a connector, so that's cool, right? So we don't have to worry about that. So yay. So that's all good stuff. All right. Just still shuffling around inventory and cleaning up and, you know, yada, yada, yada. We'll be back in a minute. Yeah, so what's this primordial nodule thingy? It says I can use it in this recipe, but I don't see that in there, actually. I guess it's equivalent to a primordial pearl? Neat. Okay. It looks ore dictionary with primordial pearls, I guess. Sky Cauldron can do something with it. I think that Sky Cauldron exists. I'm going to put you in my magics chest, because you're a Thaumcrafty item. And this is why we need an AE system. Okay, guys? But yeah, that's the whole thing. All right, neat. So we've got definite progress here. All right, so star metal ore is a pretty exciting thing to have. Let's take a look at, do we have a macerator on the HV tier? I don't know if we've made an HV macerator, but we did make an MV macerator, yes. It needs to be MV if you look at it. MV required for macerating star metal ore. That's about the only thing you can do is pulverize it into dust, unless you want to make it into facades or something. But yeah, that. is what we're doing with it, right? So we will pulverize it into dusts, which is a good, exciting thing. And at this point, we now have stardust, which is cool, which means we can do a lot of things, right? First off, I don't know that we need to make, because we can split these, right? Like if I drop you into a pool of water, won't you split into two? And we'll lose whatever the attunement is, but attuning is easy. And then we'll have a perfect purity crystal. We don't have to do the whole make it perfect purity thing, right? So that I might save for the purpose of splitting with astral stuff. Could be cool, right? Could be cool. Let's see. Are there quests for this, my lucky star? Star metal ore. Yeah, check. You cannot create this by starlight transformation. As the journal indicates, this is only found on Luna. Found it! Booyah. That's pretty cool. Neat. Okay. That's cool. Is there anything we were waiting on for star metal at this point? I don't think so, super duper. But eventually we could get this stuff. Ooh, we get another reward, crystal. Another perfect crystal for doing iridescent altar. That's neat. I'm trying to now figure out like what my next steps should be. Let's take a look. So I think applied energistics is within reach now, and having a storage system that's not chest-based would be super nice, considering I'm getting very close to having not enough inventory space, right? I feel like that would be kind of cool. Let's take a peek. There's a few things in here. Digital extraction. This guy... Could we make this at this point? These things are nice to have, but I'd rather have the moon mining thing, because that I've never done before, and I kind of want to try. But where would applied energistics be in the quest lines? I could just go look at... Here we go, storage management of items, right? Where is AE in this whole shebang? Here it is. Hello. Cool. So, ME glass cable fluix. And then that whole thing starts off. To get started in AE auto crafting, you'll need skystone from the orbital miner, stellar alloy made from moon materials, and finally nether star plates from killing withers. Oh, okay, for auto crafting. The start of laziness. Oh yeah. Now you're talking. Now you're talking my language. But that's for auto crafting, which I think I want to keep going with with logistics pipes, right? Oh no, I don't want that. Automating nether stars, ritual of culling, or something more innovative. Hey, I like the astral sorcery auto killer for withers. That's me personally. There's also the mob one from industrial foregoing, but that's usually like super easy. It literally just like insta kills the thing the moment it shows up, which seems super cheaty to me. But 1K storage components require all right, not terrible. All right, that's an easy-ish looking recipe. Printed logic circuit, printed silicon, and hydrochloric acid. Things that look reasonable, but maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. We'll find out. Storage buses and fluid interfaces and all that good stuff. So usually I like to do the 4K ME components, right? So I mean, like, they're probably doable at this point. And we could have like a basic system up and running. It's probably this that we would be limited on. So what's the ME controller looks like? Oh, it's a multi-block miniaturization recipe. It requires skystone and yeah, crafting monitors, energy acceptors, a block of stellar alloy, energy cells. Yeah, we're totally going to need to do the stellar alloy thing. So stellar alloy comes from stardust, which yeah, we have. Crushed black quartz, infinity dust, fluix dust, and energized glowstone. None of that looks terrible. I don't know about the black quartz, though. Where's black quartz come from again? I think that might be another spacey thing, right? Let's look at the space chapters to figure out where black quartz comes from. I want to say it might come from out here, right? Skystone definitely comes from here. Where's black quartz come from? Have we found that yet? Let's just... I mean, we might have some black quartz. Now we just have normal quartz. Yeah, where's black quartz ore come from? I feel like that's a space thing. I'm just looking for like where it says that for sure. Nickel, cobalt, black quartz veins. Yes, probably on the moon. Probably on the moon. Let's go back to the moon and scan for quartz. Let's do that. So let's do a little exploring around the moon again. And also there's like dungeons that we're probably going to want to find on the moon too, from what I've read. Nope, not that one. Yep, this one. All right, so let's like make sure that we're marking. Hey, this is the part where you stop being weird. Okay, back to the moon. Why are you being weird? Figured out why I was being weird. It's just really dark on the moon at night. It is super extra dark. That was not an astral sorcery bug from being standing in the thing. That was literally, it's just that dark. Oh, boy, oh boy. Luckily, this thing is a projectile. Did you guys remember that? Because I mostly did. One of my favorites. I love it being a projectile. And I just use LP, right? So that's cool. So we know that we've got a, what is it? Around here we had, where is that little dig down that I did? Was this it? Yeah, here's my star metal, right? So let's do this, or star metal. And it was like right around the entry point here-ish. Forget exactly where that the lapidolite stuff was. I could probably scan for it if I really wanted to. Yeah, there we are. So where did I dig down for that? Because I already dug down for that. Hello? Where's the hole that I made? I'll tell you. Oh, there it is. Or Lepida something. Terrible at pronouncing that, and spelling it's even harder. So yeah, it's really dark on the moon. Today I learned. Let's look for some other stuff. I'd love to explore the moon on a daytimey type thing. Wonder if you can sleep on the moon. I don't even know if that's a thing. So there's that. I don't know that we figured out what this is. It looks pretty similar. Right? I'm thinking this is the same. This is just another cobalt and star metal vein. Which is cool, because it means access to lots of... Yeah, definitely a star metal and aluminum and cobalt and all that stuff. So that's absolutely what that is. There's something else underneath me. That's a new color. Purple? That's a newish color. Now, it might just be another one of the ones that we found before, but we'll find out pretty quickly. Redstone ore. Boop. And lapidolite. So that's another one of those, you know, ore-lepio somethings. Alright. I will continue lighting it up. How about I do this? Because I don't know how exciting it is to watch me explore a very dark moon. I guess we'll try for another minute or two, and then we'll see what happens. Fair? I'd love to find the black quartz, though. Oh, hello. Hello, ravine. That's pretty cool. That looks like a gold vein, right? We're gonna be relatively assumptive that that's a gold vein. Looks like I could almost confirm it. Yeah, that looks like gold to me. Gold and vanadium magnetite. Yep, that's exactly what we thought it was. Okay, cool. Well, at least I'm starting to recognize the colors. That looks like another one of those ones that we saw. Confirmed lepidolite and spodumene. Well, would you look at this? Hello there, Certus quartz and nether quartz and black quartz. Specifically black quartz. Look what I found. FYI, the color on this was all blue. That's exciting times right there. Alright, I'm gonna note this, because this one was a little harder to find than the other ones. Like, I found 3 or 4 sets of the other veins before I found one of these. So that's cool. So definitely note this, or black quartz. Beautiful. Where am I in relation to my map? Whee! Yeah, look, you can see you can see the path I took. That's cool. All right, so we should be able to just whee all the way back home. Dude, it's very funny seeing the lit up in the darkness. Look how dark it is. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how dark it is on the moon at night. I should bring a bed here and see if I can sleep in it. I know sleeping's disabled in the pack, but I re-enabled it. It's just a question of, can you sleep on the moon? I don't know. Guess we'll find out, right? Wrong star. So can I make a bed? I presume I have the things to make a bed. What's that? 2 white wool. I think I should have the black wool for it though, right? Yes. Excellent. Thank you, sir. Meanwhile, I will put this granite and andesite cobblestone away. Moon turf doesn't have an EMC value with me to void it. Boo. It's all right. Certus quartz and black quartz being the most important thing that we just got. For sure. And trash can you, buddy. And I should really put my satellite chip somewhere. I'm going to put you in here with my other station ID chip. This is my traveling chest. It's where things go to get me places, so kind of makes sense. Let's see. Do beds work on the moon? Don't really know. Gonna find out. I always guess the wrong star the first time. It's hilarious. Boop. Does not work. Bummer. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Can we see what time it is on the moon? What is it, F3 something something? F3 might tell us the time. Does it? Does F3 tell you what the time is? Or can I time query? I can't time query without admin rights? Boo. Oh well. Back to ye old overworld. You gotta love that. You gotta love that astral sorcery teleporting mechanic. It's super cool. All right, so this feels like a good wrapping up point for the episode. We got to the moon. Let me do a little bit of investigative reporting here to figure out what my next steps should be. For sure, I'd like to set up this, because this looks like a nice auto miner, right? And then once we've got that going on, I don't know what my next steps are. I'm thinking something go somewhere. That sounds about right. Block of black quartz, don't mind if I do. I presume I can pulverize you, forge hammer you into things. Okay, that's cool. Oh, you can also turn into quartz burnt. That's neat. And primordial seeds, also cool. Alright. So let me forge hammer you into normal quartz. Seems like a good move, right? So we'll come back next episode and we will investigate what's what. I don't super know. I really don't. I don't have a clue as to what our next steps are going to be. But we'll figure it out for sure. We will probably, like I said, get into this thing, which is basically like an auto miner, right? That seems cool. Be sure to turn this baby on with a redstone signal and place a lens in the GUI. When you play on a server, you may need to change X and Y settings if other players have built one as well. Okay, well, I'm not playing on a server, so that's fine. Space raced, right? That's... now that you've made it to space, you unlock the final tier of your mob staging. Work towards an orbital miner to obtain Skystone, as well as a warp drive to explore other worlds. All of the ores to the right of this quest are possible blocks the orbital miner will be able to mine for you. Right. So the other major ores, so there's 3 major ores we needed to get from going to space. Star metal, black quartz, and Skystone. 2 out of 3 complete. Skystone seems to mostly come from this. So we should probably look into making this, and not to mention it's going to get me like a bunch of other ores, you know, just as a result of, you know, doing the work of setting it up. So lots of ores will be gotten as a result of doing this. That's pretty cool. It means we probably won't have to mine anymore for a while, right? And I would love to not have to mine anymore for a while. And then once we've got all 3 of those set up, we can get into more advanced armors. We can progress further in all the mods, because Star Metal was a big barrier to progression. We can get into Applied Energistics, mostly going to use it for storage, so I don't need chests anymore, but I'm still going to use Logistics Pipes for all the automation, because I really like the way Logistics Pipes operates. We'll see if that becomes a problem or not, like FPS, TPS-wise, but hopefully it won't. For now, Del20 signing off. Gonna make sure to have a world backup available for you guys, so I think I have a chest here that I can request. And I'll go ahead and request a chest upgrade, because I'm pretty sure I need more. than a regular iron chest. I'm going to put all the items in my inventory into that chest in my house as usual, and then you guys can download the world download and play it. All right, that was my sign off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.